Hello. If you want to start learning Japanese in 2025, you are in the right place. I'll walk you through everything you need to know, step by step, so you don't waste time or burn out early. Learning Japanese can feel overwhelming, but the key is to take it slow. Don't rush. Focus on one piece at a time, and you'll build real momentum. So let's start with the basics. Step 1. Learn hiragana and katakana. The very first thing you need to do is learn the two main writing systems, hiragana and katakana. Hiragana is used for native Japanese words and grammar. Katakana is mostly used for foreign words, names, and emphasis. You will see both everywhere, so it's important to get familiar with them early. If you are committed, you can learn both in less than a week. Here's what I recommend. Use Duolingo just for kana. It actually works pretty well for that. Or try flashcard decks on Quizlet or Anki. Both are free and super effective. And if you are more of a paper person, a small kana workbook can help too. Just review a little every day. Don't worry about perfection, just get comfortable reading. Step 2. Learn basic grammar and vocabulary. Once you've got kana down, it's time to move on to grammar and vocabulary. If you study consistently, you can learn kana in a week, basic grammar and vocab in a month, and start forming real sentences by months too. Everyone moves at their own pace, but small steps every day really do add up. One of the best places to start is the Genki textbook. It's used in a lot of schools, and it walks you through grammar, vocab, and conversation in a really friendly way. But if you don't want to buy a textbook, no worries. You've got free options. You can use N5 level vocabulary decks on Quizlet or Anki. N5 is the lowest level of the JLPT, the Japanese language proficiency test, and it covers the basics you need to hold simple conversations. Also, check out beginner-friendly YouTube channels that break down grammar clearly.
All of the resources I mentioned will be linked in the description of this video, along with some YouTube channels I think are useful.
Step 3. Start listening to Japanese. Once you've got some basic words and grammar down, start listening to Japanese as much as possible. You can use level-specific listening videos, or just dive into things like anime, J-dramas, Japanese YouTube, vlogs, or podcasts. Even if you don't understand everything, just hearing the rhythm of the language helps a lot. You are training your brain to recognize patterns, sounds, and natural sentence structure. It adds up faster than you think.
Step 4.
Learn kanji. Now, let's talk about kanji, the part most people are scared of. There are over 2,000 common use characters. But don't panic. You don't need them all at once. I recommend a book called Remembering the Kanji by James Heisig. It teaches you how to break kanji down into simpler parts and remember their meanings using short stories and visual mnemonics. It doesn't focus on readings right away, just on helping you recognize and recall the characters, which makes learning way less stressful. If you don't want to spend money, there are great free options too. Use kanji decks on Anki. Try the free levels of Wanikani, or visit websites like kanji.kohi.com, which use the same story-based method. The important thing is to treat kanji like a long-term project. Learn a few characters every day, and over time, you'll build a strong foundation without burning out. Step 5. Keep practicing and stay consistent. After that, just keep going. Keep reviewing vocabulary, grammar, and kanji. Keep listening to Japanese. And start speaking even if it's just to yourself or reading sentences out loud. If you want to talk to native speakers, you can try HelloTalk, a free app where you can chat with Japanese learners and speakers. Or book affordable lessons on italki for real conversation practice. The more you engage with the language in different ways, the more it becomes second nature. Final thoughts. Everyone's Japanese journey is different, and that's completely okay. The most important thing is that you use methods you actually enjoy. Because if it's fun, you'll keep going. If something's not working for you, try a new approach. And if you feel stuck, remember that it's normal. Just keep moving forward. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, are you just starting Japanese or already a little bit in? I'd love to hear how your journey's going, and I'll be hanging out in the comments if you have questions. And if this helped, I'll be making more videos like this, so feel free to stick around. Mata ne.